Hello, we welcome you to another impecunious show with a conglomerational incarcilimus in a famous way. Life no easy, oh. Anybody will say life easy na scam.
Even to eat food na risk.
Because you fit eat poison.
The air you breathe sef na risk.
Because you fit breathe in coronavirus.
To be single na risk.
Because you fit get loneliness wey go carry you enter expressway of depression.
To marry sef na risk.
Because you fit get divorce wey go give you life stamp and stigma.
Not to have a child is a risk.
Because people fit mock you of being barren or impotent.
To have a child too is a risk.
Because you fit lose that child, which is greater pain than not having at all.
To have a beautiful girlfriend na risk oh.
Because another man wey pass you fit snatch her from you.
To have an ugly girlfriend too na risk.
Because you go dey shame make you no follow you go outing.
To live in Nigeria na risk oh.
Because the life for here dey compete with hell.
To travel out of Nigeria too na risk.
Because e fit tough outside pass home sef.
To be a poor man na capital risk.
Because you no get mouth for life.
To be a rich man too na risk. Because you fit be target for many people, including armed robbers and assassinators.
To be slim na risk oh. Because you just dey waste food, eating without evidence.
To be fat na risk. Because they fit ask you to pay for 2 people seat inside bus or keke.
To have black skin na risk. Because you fit get inferiority complex. Or they fit no see you for night when you stand for darkness.
To get light skin na risk. Because any spot on your face will make announcement to the whole world.
To be a man na risk oh. Because your girl go dey expect you to drive the kind car wey her father and brother cannot afford.
To be a lady is a risk. Because your guy go want make you fine like any other beautiful girl closely available.
To fall in love na risk. Because if it break your heart, pieces am to dust.
To not be in love na risk. Because you fit miss the cocoa for that relationship.
To have a car na risk. Because to maintain it fit tear your pocket. Last man and police fit use you to dey arrange weekend money.
To not have a car na risk. Because conductor and driver fit turn you to commercial Jackie Chan.
To live in Lagos na risk oh. Because if traffic no terminate your joy, early morning waking go demolish your peace of mind.
To not live in Lagos na risk too. Because the wages and opportunities are higher.
To be a mother na risk. Because labor no easy oh. And the midnight cry of the baby can be antagonistical and geographically unpleasant.
To be a father na risk. Because you must hustle till you die. Else, they will call you a lazy man.
No be your mate dey rent duplex for their family.
No be your friend Jude buy car for him wife for birthday gift.
To fly in plane na risk. Because no accident for plane get survival oh.
To travel by road too na risk. Because if kidnappers and bandits no block you, police checkpoints fit grind your patience to pieces.
And by the time you reach your destination, your bum go fit boil egg.
To own a piece of land in Lagos is a risk because the person that sold it to you can resell it to another person.
To not own land in Lagos na risk oh. Because the way the thing dey appreciate, e be like garri when e dey rise inside water.
To marry a short girl is very, very risky because them know they ever get respect.
To marry a tall girl is a risk. Because you fit get neck pain trying to look at her face.
To marry a military man is a risk because his availability is 50-50. And when battleground calls, there is no guarantee of him returning.
To marry a civilian na risk. Because anybody fit slap you for free.
Life is a risk, but to die is riskier. Because a living dog is better than a dead lion. Nothing is balanced in this life. Everything a risk. So hold on tight to your rocky boat. No sea ever runs smooth, but the waves will certainly sweep you to the shore where there is safety.
And from your number one multifaceted regalia of incorruptible, courageous, impetuous, and bilateral loyal grammatologies, we say have a prosperous weekend. See you again next Saturday, but don't forget to subscribe on our YouTube channel, like our Facebook and Instagram page, like and leave a comment of your own version of risk. But yeah!